Why small apartments feel more luxurious after 50? It's simpler than you think. If someone had told us in our 30s that a tiny apartment could eventually feel more luxurious than a large house, many of us would have smiled politely and disagreed. Bigger kitchens, extra bedrooms, and endless storage once seemed like symbols of success. Yet something quietly changes after 50. Luxury begins to mean peace instead of possessions, comfort instead of complexity, and beauty instead of sheer size. Today, let's explore why so many people discover that a compact Paris-inspired apartment can become the most satisfying home they've ever lived in. One of the biggest mindset shifts after 50 is realizing that space alone doesn't create happiness. Large homes often demand constant cleaning, maintenance, repairs, and expenses. Meanwhile, a thoughtfully designed small apartment feels intentional. Every corner serves a purpose. Instead of walking through unused rooms, you're surrounded by the things you genuinely love. That quiet efficiency begins to feel surprisingly luxurious because your home works for you rather than asking you to work for it. Walk through the older neighborhoods of Paris and you'll notice something fascinating. Many apartments are wonderfully compact, yet they radiate elegance. High ceilings, tall windows, antique moldings, vintage parquet floors, and carefully chosen furnishings create an atmosphere that feels far richer than the floor plan suggests. French designers have long believed that quality, craftsmanship, and harmony matter more than quantity. That's a lesson many people naturally begin appreciating after reaching 50. A smaller apartment gently teaches us to become better curators instead of better collectors. Rather than filling shelves with dozens of decorations, each object has a story. Perhaps it's a brass candle holder discovered while traveling, a vintage mirror inherited from family, or a ceramic vase collected years ago. These meaningful pieces become the stars of the room. Instead of visual clutter competing for attention, every item contributes to the personality of the space. One unexpected benefit of living in a compact home is the emotional calm it creates. Research consistently suggests that excessive clutter increases mental fatigue and everyday stress. When surfaces remain clear and furniture is thoughtfully arranged, the entire apartment feels lighter. This doesn't mean living in an empty minimalist box. Instead, it means allowing beautiful materials, warm lighting, and meaningful belongings to breathe, creating an environment that quietly restores your energy every day. French interiors rarely depend on filling every corner. Instead, they invest in fewer but better pieces. A beautifully upholstered armchair, an elegant marble cafe table, or a timeless wooden sideboard often becomes the centerpiece of the room. After 50, many people begin preferring craftsmanship over quantity, rather than replacing inexpensive furniture every few years. Investing in one exceptional piece often creates a far greater sense of everyday luxury. Perhaps nothing transforms a small apartment more dramatically than natural light. In Paris, windows are treated almost like works of art. Soft linen curtains, reflective mirrors, and light-colored walls amplify daylight throughout the room. As we grow older, we naturally appreciate brighter, more welcoming interiors that make reading, relaxing, and entertaining more enjoyable. Good light doesn't simply illuminate a room. It elevates the entire emotional experience of living there. Modern luxury doesn't always require brand new furniture. In fact, some of the most elegant Parisian apartments are filled with vintage treasures. An aged brass lamp, a weathered oak cabinet, or an antique mirror introduces layers of history impossible to replicate with mass-produced decor. These imperfections create warmth and authenticity. After 50, many homeowners discover they value stories behind their furnishings as much as their appearance. Luxury often whispers instead of shouting. Soft creams, warm taupes, muted sage greens, dusty blues, and gentle charcoal tones create interiors that feel timeless rather than trendy. French designers often avoid overwhelming contrasts, allowing textures and natural materials to take center stage. In a compact apartment, this restrained palette helps every room feel cohesive, comfortable, and effortlessly sophisticated without appearing overly decorated. Even the smallest studio can feel luxurious when layers of texture replace excessive decoration. Linen curtains soften the windows. Wool throws invite relaxation. Velvet cushions add elegance. Natural wood introduces warmth, while aged brass provides subtle sparkle. These tactile elements stimulate the senses without overwhelming the eye. Instead of relying on expensive renovations, texture creates richness through thoughtful design choices anyone can appreciate. Many people imagine large kitchens as the ultimate luxury, yet compact Parisian kitchens often prove otherwise. Everything remains within easy reach, movement feels efficient, and cooking becomes surprisingly enjoyable. After 50, preparing simple meals often becomes less about entertaining large crowds and more about savoring fresh ingredients, slower mornings, and meaningful conversations. A well-designed small kitchen naturally supports this lifestyle beautifully. A luxurious bedroom doesn't require enormous dimensions. Instead, comfort comes from atmosphere. Crisp cotton bedding, layered blankets, warm bedside lighting, vintage artwork, and calming colors transform even modest bedrooms into peaceful retreats. After decades of busy careers and family responsibilities, many people discover that restful sleep has become one of life's greatest luxuries, and thoughtful bedroom design plays a significant role in achieving it. Perhaps one of the least glamorous but most appreciated advantages of compact living is how quickly everything can be maintained. Instead of spending entire weekends cleaning multiple rooms, homeowners finish everyday tasks in a fraction of the time. That extra freedom can be invested in reading, traveling, gardening, painting, or simply enjoying coffee beside the window. Time itself gradually becomes one of life's most valuable forms of luxury. Luxury isn't always something we purchase. Sometimes it's something we no longer have to worry about. Smaller apartments often reduce utility bills, maintenance costs, furnishing expenses, and unnecessary consumption. Those savings can support memorable experiences instead of accumulating more possessions. Whether traveling through Europe, visiting grandchildren, or exploring new hobbies, financial flexibility often provides deeper satisfaction than owning larger spaces filled with unused belongings. Interestingly, visitors rarely remember the exact square footage of a beautiful apartment. They remember how it felt. They notice warm lighting, comfortable seating, thoughtful conversation, fresh flowers, and inviting aromas from the kitchen. Hospitality has little to do with dimensions. French homes have long embraced the philosophy that genuine welcome comes from atmosphere, not excess, making even tiny apartments unforgettable gathering places. Hidden organization is one of the quiet heroes of luxury living. Built-in cabinets, woven baskets, elegant shelving, and multifunctional furniture allow everyday necessities to disappear from sight while remaining easily accessible. The result is an apartment that always feels composed rather than chaotic. This sense of visual order creates an immediate impression of refinement without requiring expensive remodeling or dramatic architectural changes. Unlike sprawling houses where certain rooms remain rarely used, compact apartments encourage every corner to become meaningful. A reading chair beside the window becomes the favorite morning destination. A small writing desk inspires creativity. A vintage cafe table hosts afternoon tea and heartfelt conversations. Because every square foot serves a purpose, the apartment gradually reflects the owner's daily rituals and personal history in deeply satisfying ways. There's something comforting about living in a home that supports changing priorities instead of resisting them. Compact living encourages easier movement, simpler routines, and manageable upkeep. Rather than feeling like a compromise, it becomes a thoughtful lifestyle choice. Much like the beautifully aged Parisian buildings that inspire these interiors, both the home and its owner develop greater character, confidence, and elegance over time. Perhaps the greatest lesson from French interior design isn't about copying a specific style. It's about understanding restraint, balance, and intention. Luxury comes from knowing what deserves attention and what can quietly disappear. Every carefully selected chair, every softly glowing lamp, and every meaningful decorative object contributes to an environment that feels authentic rather than excessive. That's a philosophy that becomes increasingly valuable with age. In the end, perhaps the greatest surprise after 50 is realizing that our definition of luxury has quietly evolved. We no longer chase more rooms, more furniture, or more possessions. Instead, we seek peaceful mornings, beautiful craftsmanship, warm lighting, timeless design, and homes that support the lives we truly want to live. A compact Paris-inspired apartment reminds us that elegance isn't measured by square footage. It's measured by comfort, intention, and the quiet joy of coming home to a space where every detail feels just right. After all, the most luxurious home isn't necessarily the biggest one. It's the one that allows us to live beautifully, simply, and wholeheartedly every single day.